Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Glade Cocktail Show Lounge. Starting off with the beautiful Cheryl Marie.
It was during the Vietnam War. Situation was we had a lot of soldiers, military at that time coming in. And so it wasn't an easy time because you know that whenever you went out, you were going to get into a fight. Hawaiian families are different on their take on māhūs. You know, they're a little more accepting than the foreigners. But what happened was when the people here started trying to become like the foreigners, that's when they took on the same prejudices that the foreigners did. So we became faggots and queers, but before we were Sissy Alice, Tilly, māhū, but then we became faggots and queers and became the enemy. Someone told me that there was a place called the Glades. I never heard of it. But at that time, at the Glades was just, it was a Hawaiian type mixture with starring Prince Honolulu and the daughters of the owner who was Elite, Agia, and Sylvia. So what she did was she booked our whole show for that to come into the club. So that's the first time that a drag show came back to Honolulu. I felt we had no dignity as a drag queen. So I said, the only thing we can do is go be a show and make it good. So we had some kind of dignity and respect. And it happened. The showgirls from the Glade, even if they weren't in the show, they would tell people they were, oh, a showgirl. And all of a sudden, the attitude changed towards them. Oh, really? You know, it became something because you were a Glades, showgirl at the Glades. So that was giving them dignity and giving them some kind of feeling of good that, you know, they're worth something. They're not a piece of whatever.
Hey, faggot.
Deviant.
There's no such thing as a well-adjusted homosexual.
Māhū.
You little queer. Hey, sissy.
You pervert.
They should all be in jail.
It's a dangerous situation.
That's disgusting.
Did you ever hear of the newspaper writer called Bob Jones?
Oh, yes. He was such a hypocrite. You know, he used to talk about us, but he was carrying on with a lot of the queens, you know. And so he was such a hypocrite, that guy. I couldn't believe him. So they put up this stupid law. It was called the intent to deceive. That was the law that was on the book, which was if I knew what I know now, I would have fought that law because it's so unconstitutional. Intent to deceive, then they should have arrested everybody, the girls and everybody. Anybody who put on a falsies in their brow, they're deceiving us, aren't they? Or lipstick or eyelashes. But that would have gone for everybody, but the queens. You know, they put intent to deceive. So you go out, you dress to deceive. What happened was, at one point, Judge DeMello had told someone, if you don't want to deceive somebody, wear a sign. It was a suggestion. It's not a law. So what happened was the police took that in and said, oh, it's a law. So anybody who didn't have the I am a boy sign, they arrested them.
If you had to wear that button, how did that make you feel personally?
Stupid. I mean, it's like, why do I have to go and tell somebody what I am, I don't even know anybody. If I'm walking down the street, I have no contact with them, and I'm gonna say I'm a boy. What was the reason for that? That made me feel like so degrading. It was lesser. It was like, there's no reason. I mean, You don't see other people go on the street and telling other people, oh, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. Why did we have to go out and say, oh, I'm a boy, I'm a boy? For what reason? Glade was kind of a lifesaver for the gay community, the drag community. But is that what I like about it is that we were out there. We were seen. We made ourselves visible, no matter how bad we got treated. And that's how come a lot of changes happened, is because we were there. We didn't cringe or, we put ourselves out there. And then a lot of things got changed, and now it's much better. It's not a whole lot better, but it's better.